Hey everybody, it's Griffin and welcome back. Today we're going to be going over what I picked up from the most recent Severin sale. I didn't get a lot from this sale. I only picked up 3 things, but they were 3 things that had been on my list for a while, and this will make only, I think, 4 things that I've ever gotten from Severin. I only have 1 other thing from them, just waiting for this sale. It turns out they didn't really discount them too much. Actually, only one of the things I picked up was discounted more. The other 2 had discounts on them. They just weren't like discounted more for this sale, and just went ahead and got all 3. All right, so first up we have All the Colors of the Dark. This is a Giallo film from the what people call like the golden era of Giallo. I think basically from the early 60s to 1980. I love the look of these Giallo films, but I just don't overall love a whole lot of films from this period. They're really pretty to look at. Just a certain quality to the way they look, like cinematography wise, but then also like when it comes to like the different wardrobes and fashions, like the architecture, the sets and the props, just everything has like a nice look to it. And I also really love a lot of like the cast from these films. This one stars George Hilton, Edwidge Fenech, and Susan Scott, and it is a film by Sergio Martino. But yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorites from that era of Giallo, and this is Severin's kind of standard release of this film. This one does still come with the soundtrack, which is really cool, and there are a few special features on here. It comes with 2 cuts of the film as well, the alternate US cut, and then the uncut version, the more complete version of the film. It also has like a really neat story to it, and the whole cast does a really great job, especially Edwidge Fenech. I would say it's one of her best. Next up, I picked up The Ghost. This is directed by Robert Hampton, and it's starring Barbara Steele. This is an Italian gothic horror. This movie is absolutely beautiful. As far as gothic horror goes, I always want to love gothic horror, and I try to get into it. I've watched plenty of them, but it rarely like really resonates with me, and I rarely find films that I really love within the gothic horror genre. I like a lot of them fine, but ones that I really love that I would want to add to the collection. But this is definitely one. I love this movie. It's so great. It has a few moments in it that are just really amazing. Sometimes I find it difficult to talk about films because for people that haven't seen them, but yeah, I highly recommend this movie. We got a nice slipcover on this edition from Severin with some beautiful artwork. And then on the inside, we have this alternate artwork. This comes with quite a few special features, and the film on 4K and Blu-ray, and it also has the soundtrack included. And I think one of these 3 they all have like CDs or soundtracks, but one of them, it has the soundtrack, and then it has additional tracks like from other Italian horror. I think it's this one, but I'm not positive. And there's a few screenshots down there from the film. That's the back there. That's another example. I love Barbara Steele, and she's kind of like a queen or the queen of Italian horror, some would say. But there's just not a ton of her films that I really get into. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. This is absolutely a definitive version of this film. Like, you get it all with this release. So this is like a never have to buy it again release of The Ghost. And next up is Mario Bava's A Bay of Blood. This is another one from Severin that is a very complete, definitive release, and you've got this beautiful artwork on the front, inside of this pretty good, hefty slipcase. And then there is the back of the slipcase, and on the inside we have a Bay of Blood, like that original poster art, and there's the back with some screenshots. You can see right there, like on the ghost, just how much is in this release. I love this film. This is one that kind of grew on me upon rewatching. I didn't love it the first time I saw it. If you've never seen A Bay of Blood, definitely check it out. It's Italian horror, really good practical effects in this. This is actually like the inspiration for Friday the 13th Part 2, and really it's really just a better version of Friday the 13th Part 2. So if you've seen that, or if you're a fan of that, or just a fan of Friday the 13th in general, you would definitely like this. And this is just a great release from Severin, so I'm really happy that I picked this up as well. And I had no idea until the box arrived, but like the I guess it was the Bay of Blood comes with this barf bag. So this was just kind of a freebie that they threw in, which is pretty cool. I could find a place to display this, you know, among, you know, the films that I have. But this is something that they really used to do back in the day. They would hand these out at theaters to try to like drum up attention for a movie. And you would think it would do the opposite, but no, it was a kind of advertising that worked. You've got the little Severin logo there, and then some stuff about A Bay of Blood. And then Severin also threw in another sticker. So I do have one of these from another purchase that I made from them, but this is new colors. So new colorway for this sticker. So that was really cool that they threw in those couple of freebies. And that was it. Like I said, I didn't pick up very much. Hopefully you got some recommendations out of this. Anyway, that's going to be about it for today. So as always, thanks for stopping by for a minute to hang out. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.